April marks Autism Acceptance Month. Montgomery County Councilmember Will Jawando recently presented a proclamation.
The theme this year is celebrating differences. Folks with ASD can and are meaningfully contributing to the lives, the economy, the workplace, our communities at large.
Among the crowd of those who received recognition is 19-year-old Eric Carpenter-Grantham of Silver Spring, who continues to advocate for an important addition to license IDs in Maryland.
This is for autism because they use puzzle pieces for like autism. And so this is the logo for autism. We respond differently than others. We speak differently. We are amazing people. We have amazing talents, but we are different than others. Autism Awareness Month is a celebration to celebrate the person. And it's not about judging, it's about bringing people together.
And legislation has been introduced to possibly make it happen. State Bill 1096, also known as Eric's ID law, requires that a license, an identification card, or moped operator's permit indicates the applicant's non-apparent disability. According to the text, a non-apparent disability means a disability or health condition that is not immediately obvious or visible.
Eric's ID law is a bill that is being created by our Senator Will C. Smith, and he agreed to write the bill. In the bill, we asked for an amendment that all police trained in the state of Maryland and for the state of Maryland have the same training under Eric's ID law when it get passed. Since George Floyd been killed, my mom have a talk with me and said, if I ever get stopped by the police, put my hands up and say my name and call out my mom's phone number, because I will mostly go for my phone, but they would think I'm getting a gun from my pocket or something like that. And so I was concerned about my friends, and I'm concerned because all our autism are different. They will not know how to communicate with the police with the guns and the flashlights showing up to them and stuff like that. So it made me concerned about them. And I told my mom we had to do something about it because autism is invisible. You can't see it. And so if they see something that I have autism on the driver's ID, they will know how to communicate with me better.
There's also logos for
mental health. And so what inside of the mental health logo is a heart, because even though people have mental health, they are still good into the world.
That's right.
And hearing impaired. And so like if the police ever stop people with hearing impaired, they will know the person is deaf. So this logo
is kind of new.
It's kind of new to us. And so it's for all hidden disabilities, for all disabilities. People who don't want to show their disabilities can get hidden disabilities. And so the butterfly represents hope, peace, change, and freedom. And so inside of the butterfly, it shows all the colors for hidden disabilities.
Eric has also gained the support of several local elected officials, including County Council President Andrew Friedson and Senator Van Hollen. Senator Will Smith spearheaded efforts to get the legislation enacted in the Maryland General Assembly.
I think it's really important to remember that you don't have to get elected to an office to be in politics and to make a difference, and you are doing the politics and making the difference that you are so interested in. You are part of that system that has interested you, so congratulations.
Eric's mother, Linda, helps him along the way to reach this goal.
I realized that I have an African-American son that has an invisible disability. Eric is highly functioning autistic, and so I became hugely concerned about that, should he be stopped by law enforcement. So sat him down at the table and explained to him what was happening in the world. We all saw it on TV about George Floyd, but then we started seeing other things happening as well to people of color. And so I told Eric, I said, you have autism, you have an invisible disability. Should you ever get stopped by law enforcement, put your hands up. Don't reach for your phone to call me. Yell out, I have autism. Yell out, someone call my mom. And he said, Mom, I could do that, but the police would shoot my friends. And this is when he started to cry. And it was like an urgency. He was like, Mom, we got to do something. We got to do something now.
Advocating for autism and other non-apparent invisible diseases across Maryland and here in Montgomery County.
Councilmember Will Jawando has been hugely supportive. Dawn Lukey.
Evan Glass.
Oh my God, and Miss Hope. and Angela, who works for President Friedson. These folks, I'm telling you, they are amazing.
And truly thank you to Will C. Smith,
Oh my God.
the senator who is doing all this. Thank
Senator
you.
Smith has been incredible.
And while the bill wasn't enacted in Maryland this year, Eric will continue his ongoing advocacy. Jordan Lindsay, reporting in Rockville.